Hello Yu-Gi-Oh players, how are you today? Welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh question of the day. Now first I'd like to give out 3 shout outs. The first shout out goes to WTF Productions. Because I'm a political science major at school and he knows this stuff. He knows the law. So he's been helping me out with some legal issues, things like that. Team Doc Signers, yes, because he loves horse decks. Me and him have been talking and chatting about horse decks, and horse decks is my favorite. I remember playing at a YCS and I brung out horse and the person was like, "What is that card? Is that a new card?" No, it's an old card. Beat your face, sir. Johnny Boy, he doesn't have a channel yet, but he's gonna make one. He is a really good Yu-Gi-Oh player. He's topped many jumps before, won many regionals before. He makes good deck lists. Really good deck list for me. So yeah. Oh yeah. Whirlwind Knight. Another good player on Dueling Network. I've been playing with him. Good duels, long duels, tough duels. It wasn't like a duel where we get smashed and one person OTK. It was a really good duel. And so Whirlwind Knight, go check him out. And when Johnny Boy gets his channel, check him out. Things like that. WTF Productions, check them out. So anyway, the question of the day is simple. And I always say that. It's simple. And I want you guys to leave as many comments below about what you think about the next format. Or really the question is, what deck will you run the next format? And because Team Dark Signers talked about horse decks, I'm going to talk about horse decks in my opinion. And there's many other people out there want to know. Horse decks. Now that's a deck I'll run for fun, the next format. But I'm not going to run it competitively. Maybe sometimes I might bring it to tournament. That's just about it. Now, Mystical Space Typhoon is at 3. If the ban list, usually the OCG list, is the TCG list. That's been known for many years. So, Space at 3. You're like, oh, I set Royal Decree. Space, okay. But Heavy Storm. That's what I'm thinking about those cards. People are going to run less background. That's what I believe. People are going to run more chainable cards. That's what I believe. Now, Decree stops traps, okay? Stops traps. Since that's going to be like less back row, I should worry less about traps, shouldn't I? But we don't know until that happens, so I'm sticking with Royal Decree. If I want to, since I think there's going to be less traps, Horus, the biggest problem with Horus is traps and monster effects. So if I summon Horus and it gets bombed, I'm screwed. But the good thing is space is at 3, like I say. I can space, summon it, level up, set Decree, okay? His turn, flip it over. You can't space it. Or I can heavy, summon, level up, set Decree, go. Okay? I can do those type of things to get rid of it. And if there's less back row, I believe, because usually I set Decree first, get Decree out on the field first, because there's so much back row, then I summon Horus. But this time I'm going to change it around. I'm going to summon Horus first, then I'm going to activate Decree. Just so they won't space the Decree, okay? And for monster effects, I have Forbidden Chalice and I have Effect Veiler. I have those cards. And since I'm running Decree, I'm not going to run Phoenix, Chain, or whatever, to negate, because Royal Decree is just going to negate that. Okay, I'm not going to run Safe Zone, which I could run Safe Zone, but I'm not going to run Safe Zone. That's a good choice. I think Safe Zone is going to get played more. Because think about it. They have a monster, space is at 3. They space your Safe Zone, you change Safe Zone to that monster goes, and they lose space. They lose 2 cards, you lose 1. So this format is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. Many different decks. A horse deck is just going to be my fun deck for the format. Okay, my fun deck. Now, which deck are you going to run for the format? Everyone's saying they're going to run Chaos. People are just going to run Light Imprisonment Mirror, Dark Imprisonment Mirror. And you're going to get stuck. Okay? Yes, Oppression is gone. But Chaos format, we have many things for this format. Many things to stop you. Okay? So just leave as many comments as possible about decks, ideas for the next format, how the format's going to be, what's your thought on the next format, how crazy it is. So Here the questions. I always do that. Here are the comments from the last Yu-Gi-Oh question of the day.